Happy New Year, YouTubers. Thought I'd post a video, just say hi and Happy New Year. Kind of just wanted to reflect on 2012 and also on all the new things up and coming in 2013, so I'll keep it short and sweet. Yeah, 2012, oh my god, that year went so quick. Lots of cool experiences for me. I saw a bit of the world, went to Vegas in end of May, then I was at Download Festival in June, or Drownload as it's otherwise known as, was in Marrakesh in October, which was really, really cool. Learned a lot of lessons in 2012. 2012 certainly taught me how to be a more patient and less judgmental person than I have been previously. Certainly tested my patience a lot. It was very frustrating in a lot of aspects. A lot of situations around myself that were more than entertaining on some level, but also concerning. 2012 was, yeah, apart from various different things going on that were somewhat worrying, and also, you know, learning a lot of lessons from them. There were some constants in my life that stayed, like, you know, my love of various bands, you know, seeing gigs up and down the country, as I've done previous years. My hair stayed the same, some of my friends stayed the same. I did actually ditch one person at the start of 2012 in January, so it would have been over a year now. Do I miss her? I do to some degree, but another degree I feel that it was probably the right decision. So yeah, I'm glad I made that decision last year. Other things like, you know, I've certainly, I don't want the mistakes I don't want to make again in 2012. I want to put more energy into my creativity, playing guitar more, painting and drawing more. I've got some ideas in my head about what I want to do, creating my own projects and things, and getting me back into it. So that's all good, positive stuff for 2013. Also the Kiss Cruise tickets are all going on pre-sale in the next month or so, so I will be waiting for my little email to come through as I sign up for the pre-sale, and then I'll be booking my cabin almost immediately. So that's already jotted down in my diary for 2013, and I've already booked my hotel provisionally in Miami anyway, so because I know that once tickets go on sale, those rooms in those hotels are going to go like hotcakes and everyone's going to want them, so I needed to book it like ASAP. So I've done that already. Thinking spending a week before the cruise. So we'll be going there on the Wednesday beforehand. Cruise leaves on the Monday, back on the Friday. Was thinking of staying in Miami for a night when we come back, but there is a flight, like I've already worked out the flights and stuff, so I'll be just going home on that Friday evening. So it's just a lot easier rather than carrying our stuff here, there and everywhere. So yeah, I've got another holiday booked for August time in Somerset, which is quite cool. Got Download Festival tickets already for 5 days in June. The lineup looks good. We've got, who have we got? Rammstein, I think, are playing on the Sunday, Iron Maiden, and Slipknot, who I've never seen before live. So that'll be awesome. Don't know if my sister and her fella are coming this year or not. Possibly, I don't know. What else have we got to 2013 for us to look forward to? Oh my god, that is so cute. I didn't even call her, she just literally came over. Say, happy 2013. Yes. You're say happy 2013? This is Jazz Cat. I'm sure you've seen her many a time. She likes being filmed. Don't you? You like to be filmed in my videos. So yeah, 2013 is going to be an awesome year as far as I'm concerned. The Kiss Monster Tour is kicking off. Already got my eyes on a couple of European dates, although they might fall around the same time as Download Festival, so I need to double check everything. Still going to keep on blogging and all of that jazz, although I am going to spend a lot less time on the internet because I felt that or I feel that the internet does dominate a lot of my time, and in general a lot of people do dedicate a lot of time on the internet, which isn't healthy. There's a lot of negativity about as well, and a lot of negative situations and people that I unfortunately were tempted to look at last year, and I don't want to make the same mistake. In fact, I haven't, touch wood, for a while, so you know, and that has so far so good, so I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, but I'm going to continue to do some blogging because I think it's quite therapeutic, and occasionally the odd tweet here and there, because, you know, when I'm on my train journeys and stuff in the morning, it just kind of passes the time. But certainly when I come home or I have a weekend, I won't be putting my energy into social websites. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I've got friends, and if you ever need to, you know, get hold of me, they've got my phone number if they're that important to me. So, but 2013 is going to be a really exciting time. I've got lots of KISS stuff going on. The KISS Monster Tour, they'll be coming to Europe, no doubt, at some point this year. Either, you know, Birmingham NEC, Manchester MEN Arena, whether it's Wembley Arena like they were in 2010. There was the rumour of them coming to Download Festival, but we'll see what happens, because not all the dates have been announced, all the headliners have been announced. I don't think there's any headliners that have been announced for the second stages yet. Yeah, there's you know, I want to go and see them in Europe, but we'll see how the dates fall, but we'll see what happens also in the UK, whether there's any UK dates for the KISS tour. So it's going to be a very KISStastic 2013. And yeah, Miami KISS Cruise as well. Oh my god, if that's just going to be sick. If I have tickets for that, oh my god, I'm so excited, because I know that like loads of my friends would be there, so I know there's a crowd of at least 28 people that I can hang out with on the KISS Cruise, who've been there before. And obviously if they've been on the cruise before, then they get priority tickets for the next ones. I think they've already, in the next couple of days, they'll be reserving their cabins. So whatever cabins are left for the pre-sale for us guys who've never been before, you know, good luck. I just wish myself luck. And anyone who else wants to go to the KISS Cruise, you know, I really wish you all the luck in the world in getting a ticket, because it's like a massive, massive deal. But yeah, anywho, I did write a list of New Year's resolutions, so I guess I'll read them out anyway, because I've been on here for 7 minutes. Those are my resolutions. I make them every year. I think it's important to have goals that you want to achieve every year. So I'll just go through them basically. Number 1, save money. Save money where possible. I've already spent it. I need to save it. Save it for the KISS Cruise, save for holidays, save it for a mortgage, because that's my next big achievement. You can't see her, but this is Jazz here. Look, she's kind of camouflaged into my coat. But yeah, look, I'm reading my resolutions. Do you want to read them with me? Okay, so first resolution, yes, save money where possible. Second resolution, spend less time on the internet. Yes, spend less time on the internet. Third resolution, spend more time with my family, basically, and extended family. Make more effort to travel and visit my friends around the UK. You know, I've been to quite a few Dress to Kill gigs in the last, you know, couple of years. Not as many as I used to. I used to do it religiously for 2 years solid. So, but a lot of my friends are up and down the country, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. So this year I'm going to make sure I get to see a lot more of them. Not just for Dress to Kill, but for other reasons, because they're my friends. Make time for painting and sketching. Make time for guitar and bass practice. Learn at least one new song each month. I'm working on it. Exercise, look after my body. Oh well, I epically failed on that. Be more experimental with cooking. Learn a new dish every month. I guess that kind of depends on food, because new meals, all fancy and everything, do cost money. Cut out junk food, eat a piece of fruit every day, and drink less. First one, oh dear, I failed. Second one, yes, I did really well, but then yesterday I forgot to eat an orange, so I'm a bit annoyed with myself. And drink less, oh, I had 4 pints of cider on Thursday, so I buggered that one up as well. Do a course, RCPS. Now, it's basically a psychic college or a spiritual development college. Now, basically I've had my eye on a course for a while, but last year the funds did not allow me to book a course within the term times and term periods, which was a bit of a pain because I was really annoyed with myself as I wanted to do one last year. But this year I certainly can have my eye on one and definitely go ahead and book it without a doubt. I guess it's kind of for my own spiritual growth and benefit, I feel, so I think I'll get a lot out of it. Next one, create a rota for keeping the home in check and stick to it. I really need to do this because my poor Tom, bless him, he cooks and he cleans and he does all this amazing stuff for the house all the time, and it looks like I'm really lazy and stuff, but I'm not. It's because actually I come home a lot later than him, and you know, I work, well, we both kind of work the same hours, but I guess mine's more mentally draining than his job. So, but he's amazing, and I really need to start making things a bit more equal around the house because I'm aware that he does a lot of stuff. Book a holiday, which I've already pretty much done. Like I said, Somerset I'm going to in August, and then hopefully Kiss Cruise in Miami. Being more open-minded and less dismissive of new things. Now this is a massive issue for me because I am really I'm just not open-minded when it comes to new music or anything. I'm really set in my ways. I love classic rock, acoustic, glam rock. That's it. That's pretty much the extent of the music that I like. And new bands and stuff just don't appeal to me. In fact, I don't give them a chance. So I really need to be more open-minded, definitely. Plan ahead to avoid disappointment and stress. Be less judgmental, accept other people regardless of their mistakes. Now, one of the situations last year taught me that I could be quite judgmental, and I certainly don't want to be judging anybody anymore on any level, so that's something I've really got to work on. Don't be afraid to make decisions and choices. I'm really indecisive. Work on my confidence, work on trust, open my heart to greater love, close the doors to past issues. Remember, the grass is never greener. So it doesn't matter if people are flirting with me or they're good looking or something, male, female, whatever. You ain't better than what I've got. Avoid temptation to look at things and people that don't concern me. That's a biggie. Work harder, be more focused, but put my life's enjoyment first. A job is a job, people. Don't work your butt off, because all it's for is for earning money so that you can live in this life and afford your bills. It's not more important than enjoying your life, so make sure you're enjoying your life. Work harder, be more focused, and put my life's enjoyment first. I'm reading it again. Make sure you remember that. Go to at least one live gig a month. Concerts, local or other. I really want to see a lot of local bands. There is a lot of really great music scenes in Shoreditch, Deptford, all that sort of stuff for jazz. I like jazz music. I've got a good friend, Laurie, who is a jazz drummer, and he invites me to these things frequently, but I always blow him out because it's always awkward as it's a late one and it's normally on a work day. So I'm going to make sure that I make an effort to see them more often. And where is the next one? Oh yes, buy tickets for a Kiss Cruise, obviously. See Kiss on the Monster Tour. See a little more of the world. Well, hopefully I will be if I go to Miami. Believe in myself and work hard to achieve my dreams. There's no greater power than believing in yourself. Believing in myself is something that I really struggle with for various different things. I don't have a lot of confidence and stuff. Confidence issues mainly stem from the people that I've been with in the past who have really brought me down, made me negative. I guess circumstances and things that have happened in the past, or you know, in the most recent past or whatever, they always affect one's confidence. So that's something that I'm really working on this year, to be confident and happy. But hey ho, so I thought that I would just read all my little resolutions out to you. And yes, 2012 was very interesting on many levels, but it was very rock and roll as well at the same time. Saw some awesome bands as usual, and 2013 is going to be no different. So roll on Kiss Cruise, roll on Download Festival. And yeah, so roll on 2013, and I hope it's all an awesome one for you guys. Take care, bye.